Harambee! Neno hili si hivyo, mambo ni matatu.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome back to our channel once again. Today I'm going to call a spade a spade. I am not going to call a spade a big spoon, because calling a spade a big spoon is the reason Raila Odinga is not the president of the Republic of Kenya today.
There's a day I called Kibicho. I told Kibicho, the way things are moving, we need to act very fast. So he asked me, Babu, what do we do? I told him, Kibicho, we need to arrest Chebukati immediately for bungling elections. Do you know what Kibicho told me? Babu, wacha vita, wacha vita. Nikasema, what is happening na huyu mtu? Was this part? Was this? I'm telling you the truth. This man was supposed to be our person. Yeah. But what is happening? Wacha vita. Wacha vita. Nikamwambia, no, it is you to arrest Chebukati for bungling what? Elections. Then Cherera to announce Baba as what? As one. As the winner. You see. Or we go for a rerun. Because the election is already being bungled. Hey, nikasema yenyewe this was a fake deep state.
In 2022, majority of Kenyans believed that Raila Odinga was going to become the president of the Republic of Kenya. As a matter of fact, Raila Odinga had the people. And Raila Odinga had, in quotes, the deep state. As fate would have it, that deep state ended up being hot air. If you are to ask Raila Odinga supporter today, they will confidently tell you that Raila Odinga was played by Uhuru Kenyatta. As we speak in the Republic of Kenya, as we speak today, Fred Matiang'i is running for the presidency of the Republic of Kenya. And Fred Matiang'i is being powered by none other than Uhuru Kenyatta. But from my observations, I can confidently conclude that Uhuru Kenyatta's allies are sabotaging Fred Matiang'i's bid, just like Raila Odinga's bid was sabotaged by the same Uhuru Kenyatta's allies. Ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I want to reveal to you guys why I strongly believe that Uhuru Kenyatta's allies are sabotaging Fred Matiang'i's 2027 presidential bid. Before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. Two things are now very clear, and we can't run away from them. The first thing is that Fred Matiang'i's momentum as a presidential candidate is currently slowing down. Why is that momentum slowing down when Fred Matiang'i has already resigned from his job at World Bank and is already back in the country? Why? For me, it is slowing down because of Jubilee and Uhuru Kenyatta's allies, and I'm going to explain. Number two, Fred Matiang'i is banking on Mount Kenya. So far, Fred Matiang'i has failed to make progress in his bid of winning the hearts and the souls of Mount Kenya. And this can be attributed to two things. The first thing is Uhuru Kenyatta's allies. And the next one is Rigathi Gachagua's pushback. Uhuru Kenyatta's allies is the basis of this analysis. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you a simple question. Jeremiah Kioni is a known Uhuru Kenyatta's ally. Jeremiah Kioni, every single day, when he gets opportunity, he attacks Rigathi Gachagua. As we speak, Rigathi Gachagua is Mount Kenya kingpin. Between Kioni and Rigathi, who do you think Matiangi needs? Matiangi would need, in my view, Rigathi than he would need Jeremiah Kioni.
Rigathi Gachagua, he doesn't have to be my friend. Let him be a friend to the difficulties Kenyans are going through. That was our fight with him. We were telling him that he is bringing us a terrible product to the mountain. He never had us, he insulted us. Now he's now Paul. You know, Saul and Paul. So we are happy that he is the one shooting best at his former boss.
Every time you wake up, even now, if you go and check his Facebook page, Wambugu Ngunjiri is always attacking Rigathi Gachagua. Why? If they mean well for Fred Matiang'i, they should understand one fact, that Matiangi needs Mount Kenya, and that Mount Kenya is currently under the grip of one man, as at now, Rigathi Gachagua. Ladies and gentlemen, let us also look at a few facts. The first fact, which is there, is that Fred Matiang'i cannot win the presidency without the support of Mount Kenya. The reason he's been working with Uhuru Kenyatta is because of Mount Kenya. But we can't run away from the fact that Mount Kenya, as we speak, is firmly under one man, Rigathi Gachagua. So if Uhuru Kenyatta's allies were serious that they want to make Matiangi the president of the Republic of Kenya, their first preoccupation, in my view, would be to persuade Rigathi Gachagua to support Matiangi. But for them, they're not doing that. They're attacking Rigathi every single day.
Unajua naye hiyo ni Kenya, lakini mimi nimekusomea ile sheria iko na si ya Gachagua. Hapana, ni sheria ya Kenya na hata mimi imefunga na niyo Sonko. Sonko hata ako East African Court of Appeal akijaribu. Lakini hiyo yote alienda mpaka Supreme Court.
It's a waste of time.
Akaambiwa hapana. That's how Mother Koome was saying. Once impeached, permanently impeached. Dugu elewa.
And it is not personal.
And it is not personal.
It is the law.
And this is the law. And this is why when I come across governors and everybody who can serve the law of impeachment, I always plead with them. We are Dugu. Do everything you can to sort out these things with your MCS. Don't get impeached.
Because that will be the end of your
career. Don't get impeached. Do not allow your kiburi ikuruhusu uwe impeached. We had sent those words to Gachagua
when he was DP.
Don't get impeached. But we have also some very funny lawyers who still have not understood that impeachment issue. They are the ones who went telling Gachagua, no, we have not exhausted the legal process. We have not exhausted the legal process. I take it that these
lawyers are being paid.
Well, of course. But then again, even you have to make sure that you are careful with some of these advices that you are being given.
So, Umesh, what we are trying to say here is, had
Gachagua... I'm not saying, I'm not sure. You see, umesema naitwa nani hao watu?
My Take 2.0.
2.0, I can't argue with the way he sees us. I must now ask ourselves, why are we looking confused? And since Kalonzo is the leader of that now group, he is the one who should be able to find out, why is my group being seen as confused by Kenyans?
Okay.
What do I need to do? What kind of leadership do I need?
The other fact which we can also run away from is that Jubilee as a political party is dead in Mount Kenya. It can only be resurrected. But Mount Kenya is clearly DCP. So why would they insist on fighting DCP while they can position Matiangi to become a Jubilee candidate, which they can then propel to compete at the national level, so that if he succeeds there, then now at the local level, they can now compete friendly. So based on those, I'm 100% sure that Uhuru Kenyatta's allies are not out to help Fred Matiang'i. The fact of the matter is that Fred Matiang'i is already outside there campaigning, and he's banking on several political parties. But Jubilee have already owned it. And sometimes I sit back and figure out, why should Fred Matiang'i contest under Jubilee? And I'm persuaded that campaigning under Jubilee is not a bad idea. Why? Jubilee as a political party has networks, because Uhuru Kenyatta formed Jubilee from TNA, then they merged. Uhuru Kenyatta was a president. So, as we speak, forming a new political party would complicate the equation. Joining Jubilee, he will be able to inherit that network. Jubilee Party has name recognition, which in my view, Matiang'i needs the name recognition. Importantly, Jubilee Party plays into that Mount Kenya politics, because for Matiang'i, Mount Kenya is key. If you remove Mount Kenya from Matiang'i, it's dead. And all William Ruto's allies and all Uhuru Kenyatta's allies are not seeing that. They are not seeing the fact that Matiang'i depends on Jubilee, that Matiang'i depends on Mount Kenya. For them, their main preoccupation, if you have to ask me, is fighting Rigathi, which for me is a bad politics. Please, Fred Matiang'i, you have two options. The first option you have is, if Mount Kenya is the basis of your campaigns, get a party. If it's Jubilee, get it. Ask them to surrender that party to you. Then chart your path. If that will not work, look for another party to partner with. I would suggest you looking for Peter Munya. Peter Munya already has his party. If not, go for UPA, your own party. Then figure out how you can enter into coalition arrangement with Jubilee Party. But remember, Jubilee Party has its disadvantages. It has baggage. It was the president. It has baggage. It served the country for 10 years. So I doubt if Kenyans would want to go back there. It will give you the project tag, which is normally very difficult to deal with. I don't know, but I'm persuaded there is no way you can't convince me that Jeremiah Kioni can keep on attacking Rigathi Gachagua every day and expect Rigathi to support Fred Matiang'i. Because at the end of the day, in the united opposition, it will boil down to those support. In fact, the person Rigathi will throw his weight behind is the guy who will carry the day in the united opposition. You can't convince me that Wamushomba, who is perceived to be Uhuru Kenyatta's person, cannot work with Rigathi. You can't. Yeah. So this again, these guys are playing with Matiang'i. So the sooner he realizes, the better. I could be wrong, but I think I am right. Until next time, this is Makwiny. Bye-bye.